Hey guys, and welcome to this trip report. Tonight we're travelling with Malindo Air on their Boeing 737-800, again, up to Kuala Lumpur. My journey started just next to the new Sky Bridge at Terminal 1, which will link up with the upcoming Airport Central train station. As with last time, my flight was going to leave about an hour late. Check-in was away from the main bank of kiosks at the low-cost carrier check-in area. Having plenty of time to kill, I made my way up to the viewing deck as always. Being almost midnight, the deck was deserted. Before immigration, there is a wide variety of food and drink options, although some are closed at this time of night. There's also an Australian Way news agency. After clearing security, I made my way upstairs to departures. Once again, we were leaving from gate 52. Our aircraft tonight was 9M-LCP, a 2.5-year-old Boeing 737-800 owned by Batik Air Malaysia. However, this flight was operated by Malindo Air. Just saying, last time I took this flight, it was also operated by a Batik Air Malaysia aircraft, and you saw what happened then. Perth Airport have recently renovated the duty-free area at Terminal 1 International. There is a wide variety of duty-free items spread out across the store. For about half an hour, I perched myself over at gate 55, where there's ample seating and not many people around. It had just gone 1 AM and my lack of sleep was starting to get the better of me. My mood was a stark contrast to the lively nature of the Malaysia Airline boarding area. Stay tuned for my upcoming trip reports with Malaysia Airlines Tokyo via Kuala Lumpur. Finally, boarding was called and there was a mad rush to the gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, information is over the flight 3156 to Kuala Lumpur. Thank you.
Tonight I was seated in 4F, just in front of the engine. What a surprise, no IFE again. Seriously, come on Malindo. The reason why I'm disappointed is that Malindo market their IFE as something that distinguishes themselves from a full low-cost carrier. And also the fact that the aircraft was advertised as a Boeing 737-900 right up until the departure of the aircraft from KL. Well, soon enough, we began our pushback from gate 52, just as last time, late and without entertainment.
Hurry into clear from the compartment above you. Immediately pull them off towards zebra strap around your waist. And fasten the buckle. Pull on to loose and tightly. Before leaving the aircraft, let your life.
Tonight, we taxied north from Terminal 1 to runway 21.
Bodies whistle to attract attention. Please take note of the luminous strips in an emergency evacuation phone.
If you want to follow my future trips in real time, check out my Instagram page RT Aviation. The link is in the description below. Now it's time to turn up your volume for some CFM56 magic. climb out of Perth was met by some pretty heavy turbulence. One good thing about these next generation 737s are that they're fitted with Boeing Sky interior, which when used right can be pretty amazing.
Due to turbulence, please remain seated and fasten your seatbelt. Usage of toilet is not advisable at this moment in countries. This has been there.
I'll go into more detail about this later, but each seat was fitted with individual air gaspers. At about 2:45 in the morning, there was still no meal service present. At this point, many people were tired and wanting to sleep, but the cabin lights were kept on at full brightness until the meal service was completed. Finally, the meal cart arrived. Tonight's meal was a choice of grilled chicken with either black pepper or mushroom sauce. This came with a complimentary water. Thanks, Malindo. The chicken was okay, but the black pepper sauce was extremely spicy. Normally I'm okay with spice. The vegetarian meal was tofu with rice and veggies. A note about meals with Malindo: they no longer provide complimentary meals on any of their flights, so if you want food on board, you're going to have to either pre-purchase online or buy on board. The end of the meal service was dragged out until 4 AM, where all anyone wanted to do was to sleep. As I said before, these air gaspers were lifesavers as the cabin temperature was pretty warm. The toilets, just like on board the 737 MAX, are of a slimline design, being very cramped. Finally, at 4:04, the main cabin lights were switched off, and it was time for some sleep. Two and a half hours of broken sleep later, we were greeted by a stunning sunrise over Indonesia. Surprisingly enough, the CFM56 engine kept quiet all night. Each seat comes with 32 inches of pitch, which is better than most airlines. There's also a decent sized tray table which folds down from the seat in front. A personal light and air gasper. Economy is laid out in a standard 3x3 configuration with 150 seats total. Each seat also comes with a small pillow. Here's a quick look at the seat pocket literature. Skip ahead for the approach into KL.
Airport. We are now descending down into our destination. Weather is going to be cloudy all over Kuala Lumpur, with temperature averaging 34 degrees Celsius. And due to the day of departure from Perth just now, we can expect to arrive by 7:55 in the morning local time. And for information, there's no time difference between Kuala Lumpur and Perth. We hope all of you have pleasant flight first, and thank you for choosing Malindo.
I'd say overall, I was again disappointed by Malindo on this flight. Comparing this flight to the one I took a year and a half ago, it's unfortunate to see the cost cutting happening throughout the airline. The lack of IFE is one thing, but the loss of complimentary meal is another. The ticket was more expensive than AirAsia X one way from Perth to KL, and if you're consistently not getting anything different between the two airlines, why pay more? I'd say in future, I'll probably be staying away from Malindo and opting for the likes of AirAsia and Malaysia Airlines. But it'll be interesting to see what the airline does in the future. Anyway, here's the landing into Kuala Lumpur International Airport. My gosh, these windows got extremely dirty after landing. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the smog.
The local time now is 7 minutes to 8 in the morning, and the aircraft temperature is 24 Celsius. There's a central comment that should remain seated until the aircraft comes to complete stop and its boat sign is switched off. Do be careful whenever you open the heat conforming. Kindly ensure you do not leave any of your personal belongings behind.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next trip report.
Sunflower.